Copy, I got one on them clearly. Oh, there's a quick glimpse. I don't even know. Are we still on? They're starting to head deeper in. They're all over the place, and this is just very thick with monkey orange. There we go. Just off to our right, running parallel to the road. 2, 3. I can see some submissive behavior. Looks like they're approaching the rest of the pack. There we go. Looks like they might be settling down here a little bit. Yep, slowed down. No, trotting again. Move. There's a vehicle in here already as well today. Okay, coming straight for us. They seem to be sniffing around. These are dogs on the move, dogs on the hunt. Yeah, right next to us as well. One trotting right next to us at the moment. So they are totally unconcerned with our presence. These dogs are no doubt, by the looks of things, been on a bit of a hunt. Yeah, another one running past us. But that's a heading back to the driveway. And another one running past us. And another one coming behind us. Oh no, most of them are heading north now. Okay. And they're drinking. Great. Just for that last bit, we're going to run late. We're going to have to run a little bit late today because this is just too good. They're running around this little open patch. Seems to be an old quarry maybe that's got some old thatched grasses. There we go. Wonderful interaction. From what I've heard on the radio, most people have been following either one or two of the dogs, and they're now all reunited. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 11. Okay, now 11 my Dutch just off through the driveway, static again in the old quarry. Okay, let's move a little bit in.
Can we get some lights on?
Yeah, please let it run a little bit later. I can't really put lights on them though. Last station, go again. Negative, I'm on my own. Yeah, sure, no, it's good. 5-5 visual, just off the road where there's Majani being packed in Mgoti. what looks like a lot of hay is actually a lot of thatching grass that has come off of a roof. It helps to combat erosion. This is clearly, it seems to be an old quarry where sand maybe been taken out for building the lodge or taken out for roads in the past. Maybe when this was still a farming area, this was used for other reasons, but one way to rehabilitate is to pack it with branches, and even the thatch helps. So it's like one big giant bed for them. Youngsters are playing. And the radio is still making a noise. So, like the lion the other day, I don't know where to look first because they're full of energy. I mentioned this morning that to Jack, I don't know if Jack's watching, Long Island Jack, that hopefully we'd find some dogs today. Each dog has its own particular pattern. Each dog unique. Very important to sometimes get side, in particular the left side. In the wild dog study that's being done now to try and track the last remaining dogs. I think the last I heard there were less than 400 wild dog left in the wild in southern Africa. And one is able to monitor that because each dog is so distinct in its patterning, and each pack is so distinct in perhaps in its area and the amount of ground that it covers. But also through the efforts of the wild dog study that has prompted people to send in photographs, particularly of the left side of the dog, left profile. Very tight-knit family. We've only got an alpha male and alpha female who do the breeding. Other males, and sometimes you have a higher ratio of males to females, but all other adults within the pack are non-breeding adults.
Nope. Leave lights on.
No, can't go in higher, and I can't put lights on them. It is very bad etiquette, and it seems like they're off again. But one dog, probably one of the alphas, those were adults that have run off. I think they're leaving some of the pups to play. But three of the adults heading back to us. Marc, you go. That's okay, yeah, I'm going to have to leave them soon, getting too dark for camera. As much as I would love to be able to see more of them, I'm glad that we managed to get them just in end of drive. They are around, they might be on Juma tomorrow. Not really any way to tell which way they're going to go. It might be that they might bed down here during the night. Be a good idea to see what they might do. All indications show that some of these adults are running off towards the south. They seem to be interested in something to the south because they went that way. They were lost and then they came back. They were sort of very spread out, most likely hunting, maybe even picking up the odd impala lamb. But especially because these are puppies. I particularly don't want to use any lights. If there are any other nocturnal predators around, give the advantage to the other predators, and it could be detrimental to these puppies. So I'm looking at it. I think some of the pups are probably, I don't know, just pack even, but I'd say probably in the region of 6-8 months old. There's a big male, probably one of the male nurses. And I suppose on that note, it's time to say goodnight, and we're going to have to head back to camp. Maybe we can just put on the internal light.
Yeah, that's not going to help with the wildlife.
Pardon?
I can see you now.
Yeah. No, we can't shine it on wildlife anyway. I don't mind if a lion sees me. But a wonderful way to finish today, and I'm very glad that we managed to come up to Arathusa, and I'm thankful to Arathusa for allowing us this traversing. But a really fantastic afternoon, just a lovely slow drive, seeing some of the smaller things and ending with one of the most endangered species we have in Africa at the moment. A very rare treat to be able to watch them, but also watch them playing. And I can only hope that they're going to be wandering our way, that we're going to get to see more of them during daylight hours. There are a number of things that we just don't do at night with lights, and wild dog are one of them, cheetah are another, elephant. Pretty much most of the things we see during the day, but when some of the bigger things, especially predators like these hunting dogs, they are very, very vulnerable to predation by some of the larger predators, even leopard. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. I think it'll be Scott and myself will be out on drive, and hope to get some more questions and some more views and ideas from you. Hashtag Safari Live is our Twitter thread, and questions at wildearth.tv for questions. My name is Mark. Brian, and I know I upset Little Thumb this morning, or this afternoon, because I didn't introduce the thumb. Brian, the thumb, myself on the vehicle. Viam is back in final control. Bye bye everybody. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night.